Dear listeners of the AUIB FM 101.5, in today's episode of the Student Voice Show and the Student Spotlight segment, we shine a light on one of the inspiring students who has managed to strike a real balance between academics and community service. Our guest is Mustafa Nabeel, a pharmacy student at the American University of Iraq, Baghdad, who has completed over 133 university volunteer hours and played a key role in the development of the Environment Club, Green Club specifically, on campus in collaboration with the Climate Change Center. Together, we will talk about his volunteering journey, how it all started and the challenges he faced, and how he turned his passion for environment and teamwork into meaningful impact within the university community. So stay with us because his story is truly worth hearing and it might just inspire every young person who believes in positive change. And now let's just say hello and welcome to Mustafa Nabeel, a pharmacy student at AUIB, and we are very happy and proud to have you with us today at the Student Spotlight segments.
Thank you so much for the great introduction.
Can you tell us your name, your study, and who is Mustafa Nabeel from your side?
So Mustafa Nabeel is my name, and I'm a second year pharmacy student in AUIB. And I have proudly completed 133 hours of volunteering. And I am the co-founder of the Environmental Club, or
the Green Club specifically.
Yes.
So, to start with you, Mustafa, can you tell us how your journey with the volunteering at the university began and what was your first volunteering experience in life?
So I started my volunteer experience early at the year 2024 when I started the university, and I have met all the standards that was set by the Student Life office, and I've heard about the volunteering the first time in the orientation day.
Yes.
And I always had the passion of volunteering inside of me.
Okay.
So when I've knew there was an experience that you can gain from the university, which is volunteering, so I already took the chance and drive through that.
Okay, and I think they give you credit for doing that volunteering at AUIB campus?
Which it is not a credit, but it's something that if you are taking Uni 101,
yes,
which is a class in the university, you can get an extra grade by volunteering, which is
that's really good.
Yeah.
It helped you at the end. So you have completed 133 volunteer hours. That's quite achievement, as we said before. How did you manage to balance between academic responsibilities with volunteering, and what motivates you to keep going with this journey? Because you have to keep balance, because at the first place you are here to study and accomplish academic result.
Of course. So managing my time was pretty hard, but
yes,
after all, it was manageable.
Okay.
I have not skipped a class. I have managed not to skip a class over an event, because my priority in the university, of course, is learning.
Yes.
Not just events. But in my free time, I can volunteer.
Okay.
Yes, which mostly happen on Thursday and Saturdays, which is my free days.
Okay.
And
even
studying.
in the rest days you are working and volunteering?
Yes.
So Mustafa, tell me now, what kind of activities or events were you involved in during those hours, and were they all within the university or outside the university?
Most of my volunteering or
Yes,
community service hours was in the university, but I have participated in a lot of events
yes,
in the university, such as the open house and the school visits that
yes,
we have regularly in campus. And I have went outside of the university with the university as a representative
okay,
in the booth fair, the
Okay.
Baghdad book fair. We volunteered with many my colleagues,
Okay.
and it was very interesting.
Okay. So do you have something new for all the visitors this year who want to know about AUIB and all the colleges that is in the AUIB and the activities?
So what I've heard as a long time volunteer that we
Yes.
will have a lot of open houses
Yes.
in the summer, and we will have a lot of activities for the visitors that just completed their high school education and their
Okay.
families.
So, can you just describe deeply the role that you are doing while just saying hello and welcome to all these visitors, or you are the guidance in the campus?
So when I started volunteering,
Yes.
I was greeting visitors.
Yes.
But after managing a lot of volunteering hours, I've gone to a point where I take a group of students or their families on the tour.
Yes.
Because
and
I
tell
was-
them
yeah.
about AUIB.
Exactly, yes.
And you can convince them at the end. What is the result?
A lot of parents, I have communication with a lot of students and the parents, and they were lovely, and I've confessed maybe two or one.
Well, that's really good. So let's talk about the Environment Club. How did it all start? And it is not just Environmental Club. The naming is Green Club.
Yes.
Like it's pointing on the environmental issues. What were your main goals in founding or developing this club specifically?
Okay. The Environmental Club, or the Green Club, was co-founded between me and my colleagues Mariam and Yusuf.
Yes.
We have actually noticed a gap between students' awareness and action.
Okay.
So, and we have noticed that a lot of AUIB students have the knowledge of the environmental causes that is happening, the heat waves that we are experiencing in Iraq,
Yes.
which is really harsh. So the establishment of the Green Club or the Environmental Club was based on the gap that we have noticed and that we want to solve in our students.
Well, Mustafa, this is a lot of information about the visitors and the campus of AUIB. And now I want to dive deep into the collaboration of the Green Club. Your collaboration with the Climate Change Center is a major step. Can you tell us more about this partnership?
Okay, so our collaboration and partnership with the Climate Change Center, which I consider as a huge milestone for the club, it began with a mutual interest in the youth engagement in the climate action. We have collaborating with them. They have the knowledge that we maybe lack of leadership, so they
Yes.
provided the information to how to lead a club,
Okay.
and the true information about climate change.
Okay. So you are taking this club on a serious note now, not just give the people experience about the environment and how to be safe with it and make it a safe place to live in.
Exactly.
Well, that's really impressive. What
you so
kind of project or initiative have you worked on together until now?
So we have worked on Earth Day, which was on the 22nd of April,
Yes.
and it was a collaboration with the American Space
Yes.
and AOIP. We did many activities in that day, and we have held a training for some AOIP students
Yes.
to empower their voices in their leadership and climate advocacy.
So, what has been the biggest challenge you have faced as a member of, or just a founder of the environmental club, the Green Club, and how did you just overcome it?
So, our biggest challenge is skepticism, which is like students doubting that climate change exists, which is like unusual because you can experience heat waves, sandstorms a lot in Iraq especially, which
Yes.
is a major country that is endangered by climate change, or climate is changing, so
Yes.
you don't have the you don't have to like check it on websites or anything. You just have to go outside and experience it.
So there is lack of information, and this is what you have faced on this journey with the Green Club and all the collaboration that you did and initiative.
Exactly.
And you are now just thinking about how to solve this problem.
So yeah, solving this kind of a problem needs a lot of students involved.
Yes.
So we are on our way to engage more students.
Yes.
And helping them to reach a power of like giving them a platform to speak about the environment.
Speaking about the students here at the AUIB campus, is there a lot of students who believe in your idea to keep the environment safe and clean, and they are joining the Green Club, or it's hard to convince them with this idea?
Oh, let me be honest, it is hard.
Yes.
Because like I said, the establishment of the club was to raise awareness.
Yes.
So I know we are getting there slow.
Yes.
But we are heading there at some point.
From your experience, Mustafa, how important do you think is to have environmental clubs in universities, not just at the AUIB campus? How can they contribute to raising awareness among students about environmental and climate issues?
I believe that the environmental club is very essential in a university, which is not just a place for learning.
Yes.
But they are preparing students for the future.
Yes.
And the future, I believe, is all related to the climate change. And I have a funny thing that...
Do you have experience with other universities or just the AUIB campus?
Yes, we do have some collaboration with
Yes.
the environmental club of the University of Mustafa,
Yes.
which is called the Green Bites. We are collaborating in an event soon. We do have some 2 or 3 clubs in Iraq, the Green Club or the Environment Club, but we need to establish more because we do have a lot of students that need to be educated about that topic.
Well, raise awareness is something really important in this field, the environmental issues and the climate change at the end, because it's a continuous issue, it's not been solved yet. And finally, Mustafa Nabeel, the pharmacy students at AUIB, what advice would you give to university students who want to get involved in volunteering or just launch youth-led initiative that benefit the community?
So my advice for new student is to start simple, but
Yes.
you should start now.
Yes.
You don't have to wait for the perfect moment to start or have a big idea or a revolutionary idea.
Yes.
You just need an idea that is simple and that will help our community, which is the most important thing.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about failing or success. You just have to focus on reaching your goal, which
Yes.
is helping the community reach a certain level.
Focusing on result and starting small steps but smart is the key for all the successful people in life, and I'm sure that one day you will be one of them in this life, and we will hear the name of Mustafa Nabeel, a pharmacy student from the American University of Iraq, Baghdad, is rising in this field of the solving environmental issues here in Iraq and maybe locally and maybe worldwide, who knows. And I'm so proud and happy to have you today with us at the Student Spotlight segments on the Students Voice Show. If you have anything to add, the mic is yours, Mustafa.
Thank you so much, Miss Mariam. Thank you.
You're
so much.
welcome anytime.